Let's hit it, I would say. Right, solve that problem. Now we just need the password for the server. Last problem remaining. Server password. Driver's briefing document. I understand why they put the password into there, but like, come on guys, it would be kinda convenient if you just put it in a more... I think it's the same password every week, but look, whatever, we're just gonna make double and triple sure everything is right. So, Steam, yeah, you can, oh, it's not in the quick start. It's not in the quick select menu. God damn it. I haven't played ACC. Played a bunch of Cyberpunk recently. Yes, I know. Thank you very much. I don't care. I find your setting very convenient, Steam. I don't care that you need to tell me where I can change it again. The thing that I would like to tell you is actually that you stop updating certain games. But that setting actually doesn't exist. I didn't notice that with my Titanfall 2. Luckily I caught it there in time. Because I don't know if the next version is compatible with for Titanfall 2 with my with Northstar. And I only play Titanfall 2 for Northstar, so it wouldn't matter if I played it with any other setting. It just doesn't make sense. I forgot to grab my gloves. So 1 minute remaining in qualifying. We need to do some driving here because I need to briefly shake down the set. Get some tire temps. Oh god, there's a bunch of sets that have... I think we're gonna use this. Go to A. The brake ducts need to be closed compared to that set. I need to be quick right now, so I can just at least get out of the pits briefly and get some meters. I don't care about getting a call lap in, I just need to roll right now. Is anybody coming behind me? Nope. That's good. Because it's even numbers I can actually drive. Although I'm definitely seeing someone out on track with an odd number. Maybe they got a special permit or something. I don't know. I don't care. Setup feels good at least. Just the only part that is important, the rest is stuff.
Yellow flag is sector.
Okay, there's a bit of punch there. Maybe some extra TC can help there. Probably much deceleration there.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I'm not expecting much. Okay, there's actually somebody 2 seconds behind me.
Session is now over.
Was I causing the game to wait time? Okay, so 5 minutes now. But we didn't actually get that much tire temp. Huh, okay. 1 AM, no time acceleration, so we're gonna be around similar tire pressures. And the tires weren't quite up there. Definitely. So there's that. What are we gonna do with this? I mean, the problem is you would usually need a few laps to get the tires up to temp. Do I assume they were just under pressured because we hadn't done enough laps, or because they're genuinely gonna be under pressured? It's genuinely quite cold. 16 degrees Celsius. So it's not like there's a lot of temperature out there to play around with. That was actually also warmer, so let's go up 0.3, I think. Apply pressures, okay. I think the rest does itself. So, starting last again. P34 this time around. Let's see, can we escape P13 and actually get into the top 10 this time around? That's still my goal, actually get a top 10 perhaps. We have one mandatory pit stop. Tires are technically optional, but practically you do want tires. Especially me, who doesn't know where actually my tires are placed. I don't know. We're in the hilly state of Rhine-Palatinate. Rheinland-Pfalz. God, like, I have no clue how to pronounce. I could certainly find that I changed that because I understand that you can't. English-speaking people can't pronounce Pfalz. Right? It just. I need my gloves actually. Again. At least I can actually grab them. So. Can I get you calibrated properly? Yep, I can. So. So 40 seconds right now. I think I've done all my adjustments anyway I want. Although it might make sense just to put up on the jacks briefly. Get fresh more temp into the tires again. Do I want to adjust anything? Car felt good. Just one wiggle there. Right, start the engines. High beams.
Go in single file.
I feel like I've forgotten something. Oh, wait, why am I in reverse? Oh, that is beyond weird. Haven't seen that before that I get put in reverse. I don't know if it was already there before I... We can escape always back to the pits on information. Yeah, we were for some reason in reverse. I don't know, gearbox seems to work fine. Up the ABS, formation. Here we are again. Did I leave my... I think the brake bars was 61.2. That's what the brake bars was. I'm probably carrying a bit much fuel, but after last time where we were under fueled, I had to do that one lap on wet tires on a dry track. I'm gonna just take the extra fuel. That doesn't matter. But yeah, this setup dates back to April of last year. Works fine, as far as I've seen so far. Oh, sorry. I did not intend to drive for you. That's my bad. Turn 1 will be obviously exciting.
Stay double file.
Although, let's face it, these guys have been relatively clean. I'm saying that considering Spa, I was so far back that the massive pile up on I think lap 2 that they had didn't matter to me. Sorry, I just ate like an hour. It's like no, not an hour ago. I think it's about an hour ago when I finished dinner and I had to just socialize for a bit longer. So maybe it's down again. Brake bars into the right position again. Socialize and finish up, so it's like...
Green line, give it all you got.
in the middle of the corner. It doesn't matter, we wanna break. Okay, this guy checks out before even me. There's the power up. Or not.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Not sure I'm quite clear on... Yeah, I am. I'm very surprised. I'm saying that and then there's the slow car message. I'm very surprised how clean it's been so far.
There's a slow car up ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Petre.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ah, this guy's so slow.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Could have had that position, but like, you drove at snail's pace that corner. And there goes the first. That corner, and a car that isn't quite properly set up is just death. Although the Beamer is... shouldn't be too much of an issue for that corner, considering how good the Beamer just rides in general. Porsche is pain. I got nervous to twitch there.
Car on the left.
You wanna die? Ah, fuck.
Clear on the left.
I say that, and that's me in the wall.
Got some light damage on the front.
Very embarrassing there.
Slow car ahead.
That is so stupid from me. Ah, the headlights are broken. "13 seconds worth of damage. Holy hell. That was the minorest bump you can get away with, and it's just like, headlights broken. Figure out how much aero damage we have. Hopefully we can just about get away with it, but I have a bad feeling about it. That we're losing already a bunch of time due to it. Yeah, this is not a good day. I mean, the exam that I had to do today I feel like was not bad. Although I feel like I might be not. I feel like with how much bad luck afterwards I had, it's like, I'm pretty sure I didn't pass then. Like, I feel like I should have passed, but like, yeah, this makes me feel like I didn't pass. .58. That means we're halfway there pace-wise. That's good enough, I would say. We should be going faster than that, but we're not 4 seconds off the pace. Considering we're on full fuel and I have barely any laps right now on the circuit. That is good enough. You know, it feels like everybody's very fast tonight. Maybe they had damage repairs just because of the headlights. Yeah, that's put me quite a lot down, but I have 2 hours to make up positions. We came at Spa back from more positions and more time, so this is fine. But in both races I've had a clean race with a clean car. This time definitely not the case. Well, somebody has gotten already themselves disqualified. That's an achievement. I'm not improving too much. Somebody must have forgot to turn the headlights on. I don't know. So they give you 3 laps to do so, and we are only on the 3rd lap. My ability to count is halfway decent. Otherwise, I have no clue how they got the DQ this early on.
There's a slow car ahead.
Except driving the other direction, but that's pretty difficult on this circuit compared to Misano, where that bug exists with that one corner. Yeah, we're not gaining anything on Sickhold. And my body is like, yeah, I would like to go to the toilet. I'm just like, no! Stop it. These guys don't get too irritated by the fact that they get completely and utterly flashed every braking zone.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Maybe consider using more TC, Lucas. Sure, I know he needs to get by this guy. I've taken him out already once, I don't need to get into his air again. And this circuit is not the easiest one to pass on, so yeah, things are not gonna get easy here. I'm irritated about the fact that we're barely gaining on the main pack at all.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, thanks. Makes it a lot easier.
There's a slow car ahead.
Let's try one more TC. See if that helps. Although I feel like that the reason why we're not running it is because the infield section has too much cut. I think I might consider switching to low beams. Just so the contrast isn't so hard between headlights on and headlights off. This track is relatively bright and we don't have too much. We don't have too much cloud coverage and everything, so it's quite bright. Yeah, we have to consider repairing the damage in the pit stop. Not sure there's too much. I should be, I think, lapping 56 perhaps. Maybe. Oh no, that's too fast. There was track limits, but we escaped the cut track. Yeah, tire pressures are on the low side. Yeah, and recent front is lapping 57.8, so I don't know, why am I so slow tonight? Usually I'm capable of getting top 10 pace in the series, but like all of a sudden tonight it's like, well, here you're just barely in the top 30 and here guys lapping as fast as you're doing. I'm like, hey, it makes not much sense, you know. Was the boat just so terrible on the circuit? I don't remember it being that terrible. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do damage repairs just so I cover my bases. Because this isn't right. We're struggling to keep up with V25, something isn't quite right. Struggling to keep up with the leader? Sure, no questions asked, but like struggling to keep up with the lower midfield, like something isn't quite right. I'm running this guy right in front of me downwards. And yeah, my improvements are coming very slowly. I'm like honestly out of corners that I can improve really. There's a few tenths here and there, but like not seconds that I think I need. So, because let's face it, these guys here, there's usually a few seconds off the pace. I should be around this position area here. Easily half a second to a second faster, not barely matching. I think there's more bravery needed from me in the chicane, but I don't think that makes all my lap time here. Not like I'm gaining throughout the lap or anything. And then losing it all on the chicane. Shot turn 1 now. I'm struggling to pass P27. What is happening tonight? Like P27 is putting up a fight. Good for him, but like something isn't right. Something clearly isn't right here. The numbers seem to be right for the lap times, it's just for some reason everybody else has so much more pace. I mean, I would like to be more in the mid 57s, but hey, this can't be choosers here. That's a bit wide. $56 from Reese. 56.8. Holy hell! You're not the lead car. How are you doing these lap times? How is everybody so cranked tonight? Well, I am suffering from a lot of aero damage that I just haven't internalized yet. Pit stop costs so much time, so it's like, yeah, it must be the aero damage at this point. There's no way of beating around the bush. I'd forgotten which are the target numbers here on this track, because I'm clearly hitting all the marks and everything most of the time. If these guys can do 56s, then the car isn't right. The car's lacking pace. This means I have to do a mad dash. Oh, come on! Shitbox! I have to do a mad dash at the end of the race to get some positions. To salvage any result out of this. Even Weaver's capable of mid-57s. Holy crap. Well, we haven't seen DDoS attacks in a while on ACC servers. And there's definitely something spamming the chat with weird characters. Maybe the event gets cancelled here. I hope not.
Slow car ahead.
Rocky Rocco has been kicked from the server. Maybe they were causing it. Nope. I think that was Peter writing chat GG. Lol. I mean, so far nobody has been affected by that. Gonna need a bit more to take down the servers. It's just the chat gets annoying. Schneider is lapping 2-minute 02s. How are you in P26?
This is me, Russell West.
And I straight up missed an apex completely. No real advice, I would say. How long is this stint? Okay, we've nearly done half an hour. Thank goodness. There's an end in sight for this madness.
Slow car ahead.
And also the other hope is that once the rival swaps happen, we get more favorable pairings against us. Although last week we got beaten because someone put a more favorable driver in there for the seconds. There's actually a long pack in front of us. It's just so unfortunate we can't gain. It would be such a nice fight, but they all see it there, there's everything there, and it's just the Kausler. It doesn't want to do it. I mean, I have a bad feeling that I'm probably only gonna gain like a second or so of the repairs. Nothing more. I mean, it's also frustrating for Weaver because he is keeping roughly pace with the guys in front and just not quite enough to get in their fight as well.
We're gaining on the car ahead of sector 2. Yellow flag in sector 2. I'm not really losing in any section, I'm just not gaining really.
except actually in this corner I lost time. Somehow lost 2/10 there, but I also lost 2/10 on the delta, so I don't know. Then gained the time back. Does anything make sense? No, it doesn't. Like, I'm genuinely not fast on the straights, I'm not fast losing on the straights, it's just stable, the gap. Which is really not encouraging. You would expect, if you're losing time, to be gaining in, like, mechanical corners or something. You know, maybe. But nah, I'm just matching him. And it's really frustrating right now. Brakes? I broke at the right marker. Why did you not turn up? Oh, I hate them. That's a bit hard in there. And then the TC was like, nope, I'm gonna cut all your power out. While you're trying to cut back into the corner. You need some aliens. I definitely know when I drove to the last April this car that someone was like in the top 2 and I don't know, I think I got laughed by the guy after like 90 minutes or so. I was doing my best. Just seems that you need some sort of weird wonky setup to get faster with the Bentley. Should be competitive here, it just seems to require special setups for that. And because I build reasonable setups and not esports sets, they don't tend to work that well. And I'm losing time now, I'm making mistakes. And I just cannot afford that. I cannot make a single mistake. I'm slow enough. Might have been worth it to just come in and repair the damage in the beginning, considering how much time I'm just losing continuously because the car just doesn't produce pace. Yeah, it's culling the TC on the exits here, but it's really frustrating. But yeah, I didn't talk about the other things that happened today. Make me say like, well, this has not gone too well this day. There hasn't been too much going wrong, but I turned off my phone for the exam and turned it back on afterwards. It's my brain just malfunctioned and didn't reproduce the pin. I know my sim pin off the top of my head usually, but it just was like, nah, not happening. Luckily I was able to. So I had to take my whole train ride back home while doing nothing. And I wanted to watch some anime. No, couldn't, because I was locked out of my phone. And then I had to grab at home the MUQU to unlock it again. At least I found that one. As annoying as it was. Yeah, because I had one of the worst laps he's had in a while. Yeah, freebies haven't come our way today at all. Barely any freebies tonight. Wide. Hey stomach, would you kindly just keep functioning for another 1.5 hours? Thank you. Would gladly appreciate if you could just delay that. Considering I was on the toilet just before dinner, you can just wait for once, you know? You bastard. Yeah, great. The race leader has caught up to like 24 seconds behind me. That's just an illustration of how terrible I'm doing. Last races, every time on the lead lap. This time around, we're dropping off the lead lap before the first hour is over. That's just pain. I wouldn't say Nürburgring is that weak of a circuit for me. It's just, that's why I'm saying I'm so irritated by this. This is making me less frustrated, just irritated. Brakes? Hello? What was that? I'm pretty sure I missed my braking mark, I would like. Because I wasn't paying 200% attention, but like, still, that shouldn't have happened. Hello, slow down, please. Thank you. Because that's the additional frustration, like, I cannot make up ground, but then I have slow laps as well. It's just, yeah, this is not going well. My competition has an easy time of doing 57s. It's just, come on. I need to do better than this. Hello, brakes. Would you kindly actually not lock? Well, it just was aliens driving that boat. But an alien wouldn't usually punish himself by driving a bad car. Not in a 6-hour race, at least. There's certain circumstances where they would drive something, but they would drive something actually worse than that. Oh yeah, somebody off on the grass. Hey, there's my freebie. I mean, it's such a long train in front. So frustrating that I'm not a part of it. I'm just sitting back here, circling around alone. I think like 4 seconds per lap faster than me. Which those are mental numbers, that's just not doable for me even with repairs. I can't go that fast. That's just crazy alien people. How long do I have to go? About 10 minutes. So that means 6 laps or so. So we're safe to the end. I think what also isn't helping is my fuel load. Just there's a few things that are just not helping me in this situation. Because yeah, it says that I need 80 liters to get to the end. Which gives you the idea that I'm carrying about 20 liters extra that I didn't need for this stint. No, actually not. Started with 106. We need 80 to finish the race. Therefore, I'm only carrying about 10 liters extra, that's nothing. That's genuinely not that much. That shouldn't be a factor here. Unfortunately, these are just compound issues that I already have. Another guy for position, and that's up to P25 now. You can see them up till there. It must be up to, I think, about P16, 17, something like that we can see there. That's not particularly the greatest run here. Guy in front has very much picked up the pace and tries to get onto the heels of the front pack. He clearly doesn't have a slow car. And while I can go also like nearly a second faster than what I just did. My car is definitely not letting me really perform. Not like I spot many mistakes on their lines either. I guess this track is just a cruel mistress. Pain is I'm gonna have to drive it on Wednesday. No, actually not this Wednesday, I have to drive it next Wednesday. If I'm gonna restart. If I'm still gonna be racing then. No. You were so damn slow that I had an easy time getting by you. Why is everybody now dying up the hill there? So weird. Or are they all getting taken out by someone? They're all stumbling now all of a sudden over themselves. It's hilarious. You're gonna be now slightly irritated about me flashing you. And the guy in front of me clearly knows what's happening. The McLaren, but... Succumbi, yeah?
Car on the left.
You're not for position. You are! Why are you letting me by? I guess you've taken some damage or something. You think it's necessary to just release the position to me? Right. I was in the process of configuring my pit stop. So can I be left alone with that? Well, that's not the right line. But I just noticed I actually have a delta to what seems to be my best lap on the circuit. Do I know how old that is? Oh, what the hell was that line in front? Holy. It's so weird that they don't run the tail lights at distance, the relative close distance even, but you can see still the light cones generated by them. Which is just strange. Genuinely not bleeding out much on straight away. Yeah, the delta's telling me that I'm about half a second down right now. Lost all in turn 2. Basically, the other corners were fine, but turn 2 I just lost like half of a second. Another half a second. And that delta is set with Bentley, so I do know that this is relevant to my car.
Car on the right.
Perfect.
Clear on the right.
Minimal time lost there. Ooh, hello car! Please keep awake. Fuel is decided, we need to adjust the tire pressures. That's weather looking, continuing to be optimum. Temperature slightly rising, but it's not like we're gonna see a sunrise here for the end of the race. God, I was slow on this lap. That delta is also set in different conditions. So who knows? Yeah, it's not filling me on too much. I mean, some corners I suddenly lose a half a second just through existing. Which makes no sense whatsoever because the lines are right. It just for some reason detracts time. And sometimes I take a corner right and the time doesn't deduct. And it's just weird. Might be qualifying time, whatever. I mean, I drove this. Actually, I drove this track car combo back in December. Was when I drove it last. Set might be danger to April, but like I drove this combo back in this November, December with what are they called? The Jimmy Broadbent Power Bonnet. There, I drove it. I think I had an okay race. I don't remember anymore. I mean, it's hard to remember anything that isn't sandboard. Why I just throw away everything. What? Nothing. I mean, the guy was a jerk, but like, come on. The only sad part is, like, if I would be in the same position, I would probably do the same thing again. Because it's just... You crashed me 3 times! Like, of course, probably my fuse is gonna blow at that point. Maybe. Maybe I could next time avoid it, you know. It's not like I tracked him down and broke his wrist. By crashing him hard. It was just a spin out. Okay, coming in at the end of this lap. Gonna fix up the car even though the time gains I'm looking at are not great. Or do I have to just take it and see what we can get out of it? Those 13 seconds are worth it, and he's gone. He was doing so well, come on! Couldn't I have done better? We were so close, and yet so far. In the end, it doesn't really matter. Came too far to lose it all. Early on pit limit, but that's fine. Right.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
Doesn't matter. We're literally coming in right now into the pits. Pretty well spot on. Shouldn't you be displaying to me that I'm, you know, the delta to the pit exit? Delta display? Whatever. I don't need it right now. For actually ACC, but it's like, it's interesting that that is broken on ACC. To wait for the pit stop to finish. Come on.
Mandatory stop is not here. Come on, let's go.
Those 13 seconds felt like eternity. Yes, combat, or just about only beat me out. Hey, Provolone, how are you doing, fella? You haven't done your pit stop yet, though. Let's see if I can match you, although I'm fresh out of the pits and you. Actually did add enough fuel to finish. Do I have enough fuel? Yeah, 4 liters over. That's precisely as I picked. Because the car tops off at 106 liters. I did nearly the same thing that I did at Spa, which is I full fueled the car effectively again. Didn't pay attention, and the danger with that is that I fill in a precise amount that I need to get to the end. But I don't consider that. Well, not all of that goes into the car, so I'm actually fueling less. Which ends up meaning that I'm... Ooh, my friend. But he's way faster through there. I'm not got into an endless skid. Okay, let you rejoin there.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Hello, Carl. Would you kindly, like, not try to kill me right now? I would appreciate that. Right. Ketchup's is a combo. Although he is lapping 57 lows. But we need to now do 56. There's no questions around this. Oh, hey, Brakes. I definitely picked you to not show up again. No, not much faster than the last time. Maybe I do need to brake earlier because the car has more speed now. Would be funny. That's the case. Time losses are definitely lower in corners, but that's also compared to low fuel, high tire dig. Low fuel old tires, but this is high fuel new tires, so it should balance itself out, but does it really?
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Let's see. Yeah! Yeah! And that did contain me shooting wide on turn 1. Although that wasn't actually that much time. Ooh, baby. Hello, car. Would you kindly not end in a freaking parallel drift again? Yeah, I think I did the right strategy call. Just, well, not in a great position to begin with.
Yellow flag sector.
Ah, the tire pressures are too high now with the... with the functioning error, the tire pressures is now shot way too high. Rear right is at 28. Oh, the fronts are about right. Let's switch the high beams back on. Because we can actually use them now, considering our aero damage is fixed. Our headlights are fixed, so we don't have to constantly flash people. And constantly deal with flashing headlights and braking zones. Oh, you can guarantee I'm gonna keep pushing. Oh! I don't know what happened to him. He was the other guy that we were... that had already done his pit stop. I was about to say his first pit stop, but like... there is only one you need, technically. Yeah, he was the other guy that had done a pit stop. So we're up to P23. And there's a few people are gonna lose guaranteed position for a pit stop cycle. Hello Radeon, would you kindly not part ways into corners? I would kindly appreciate that.
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out.
I think somebody did escape there out of the pits in front of us. Out of the battle group in front. Oh yeah, a bunch of the battle group will be anyway coming out in front of us because of the 13 seconds of damage that we had to fix. It's just that Secomba and me both had damage to fix, so we came out roughly around the same position. Ferrari also had, because he's also back behind me. But not slow at all.
Car on the left. Clear on the
The
left.
boat can at times actually brake really well into turn 1. And we are on 5 TC. We're not here on low TC settings. And the rear end wants to really kick around. One of the front runners, P5 Cruise, in between us right now. Fortunately, it seems like I'm not gonna get any lower than mid 56s. Thanks, Carl. I gladly appreciate you for screwing me over now. Because this means we now have to go side by side with him. There it does back out. It would be very... Come on, Carl! Stop trying to murder me now! Let us have our comeback. And stop trying to murder me. Okay, we're gonna go up to TC6. Just stop trying to murder me out of corners. Please. The rear end is for some reason so unstable right now. It just wants to drive itself around. Which is really weird. There were no real issues in stint 1. Yes, there's slightly high tire pressure on the rear. Right. Shouldn't make the difference that the car is super unstable now. That the car goes from, yeah, it's fine, doesn't do anything special. Oh, come on! Luckily he messed up the corner badly, so I can finally get a breather here. We're struggling to make further progress. No real gains on Reinhardt. And we're basically out of the pit stop window at this point. So we've gained all the positions we're gonna gain. Come on! I'm in the mid 57s again because this car just wants to murder me now all of a sudden. Except these two have decided, somebody decided they want to come both in. Okay. Gladly appreciate that. Because that means I'm just behind the next guy. And the funny thing is the TC isn't even cutting that much. Despite driving at like 6 TC, the thing is barely doing any engine cut. Boy! That was tight. Because the rear end just suddenly high-speed corner wanted to come around. Thanks, I gladly appreciate that happening. Come on, rear end.
Yellow flag, be careful. Slow car ahead.
Oh no, not Peter. He collided with that Aston that I collided with. I think it's the same Aston. Not sure. Oh, come on! Oh, Reinhardt is off. Oh, please don't rejoin into me. Ooh, there's a succumber behind me. That was very slow in that lap. There's someone in the pits.
Car ahead in sector 1.
Let's see.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It's a bit wide. But we did pull that off. This next car, 18 seconds up the road. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Have to see if we can make anything here. I think we've dispatched now of the entire battle group, the former one. Because that was also roughly the position up to which I had estimated them going. I was fully expecting the car to suddenly jerk around, but no. Well, the Kuhn is not done with me yet. I'm not breaking really away from them. Brakes just completely moved the car to the inside lane there. That's not particularly funny. Hello brakes, would you kindly slow down the car? Like you're supposed to. I hate these brakes. Sometimes they're just refusing to do their job. And then you have to micromanage to figure out where the hell they decide to brake again. Is it the brake biasing too far forward or rearwards? Why is the ABS not... And it's a bit frustrating when you're not really breaking away from this cactus line. There's a bunch of hungry people behind me. And well, we're not making much in terms of inroads on the front car in front either. An actual second on them. But O'Brien is driving away from me. Can't match him quite. Really doesn't like that final corner there. Yeah, we're gaining about half a second or so on the car in front, maybe? If we're generous. Probably close to like 4/10 or so. Somewhere like that. Hello car, would you kindly not try to murder your driver at every other opportunity you get? And yeah, considering there is, I don't know, 35 minutes to go? What is it? Let me read it out in a sec. 42 still, okay. But like, that's still only about 21 laps or so. The gap is about 17.5 seconds. Yeah, Chief, this ain't gonna be it. Gonna be stuck here in P15 tonight. It's painful, but there's no way. Except they screw up. Big time, actually. They can afford a few off tracks. A drive through? Not quite. Well, the guy in front of them really can. slow. Hello, Calvert, you kindly put down the power. I actually lost this time around about 7/10 of a second. Thanks. It is still Reese who I had in front of me just after the start of the race. So that's funny. He's also made quite a climb here. But he's also 10 seconds behind the next car. He might be able to gain them, but like, I have no chance on him. Even if I can pace fast, as fast as him, it just doesn't. It's not enough. That excellent and the time losses in the first stint just. Those are what cost me P13 tonight. Very clearly. No question around that. General relatively mediocre pace. I'm not really staying in the 56s, I'm more lapping low 57s. It's only about a second faster than what I did last stint. Still worth the repair, but like, not that much. Perhaps a bit more. He's actually running away right now again from me. Before I was making actually ground on him, but now he's running away again. I love it when that happens. It's like you could just stop demoralizing me for like 2 minutes, okay? Thanks. I mean, he is actually making up really big ground on the car in front of him. So go for it, at least then, once you've caught up to that guy, I might be able to gain on someone. Or not have him run away constantly. This rear end just not wanting to stay stable or something. I mean, you need it loose as well just to make the lap time. That's a bit double-edged sword. I'm all of a sudden way closer to him. Maybe hit traffic or something. Definitely lost ground there. Hello, car. I am not interested in the rear end overtaking me again. Thank you very much. I'm stuck now at low 57s. The car is not willing to improve at all. It is literally producing the same lap times every single lap. It's just gotten completely stuck on 57.2s. It just does not want to do anything better. It's very frustrating, but I just have to deal with it. I have a bunch of traffic actually ahead of me. And we actually have P5 coming also behind. Coming up. Well, that's not quite how you take this corner. But thank you. My stomach really does not like it. It's like, why have you not headed over there? And I'm just like, no. Wait another freaking 40 minutes. Wait for your turn. I mean, this thing had no issues doing a full 24-hour race. Without throwing issues around, but I guess a heavy dinner, it's immediately like, well, I need to head over there. And we're just like, thanks. Actually, I think I did go for a long period toilet during that race. Did a quickie. Let's not talk about that, that's disgusting. Right. Tire pressures have normalized themselves a bit. The rear is still a bit overpressured. After all, the car is very willing to suddenly over-rotate.
Slow car ahead. Losing to the car ahead is at 1.
Could you politely shut your mouth? Thank you very much.
How's the car approaching? What you have?
There's actually P5 has finally caught up to me.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Very frustrating tonight. After my streak of lead lap finishes to just not be able to. Yeah, top 10 is cursed for me. But clearly the pace wasn't there tonight. These guys are still driving away from me, despite that the car's fixed and everything. I only really care about the car behind. That's my only worry. That he'll suddenly start catching up to me. Car in front. Well, not much I can do about that one. I'm just not fast enough for that. That predicts the same amount of fuel is left over. Ooh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Hello, Cal. Could you kindly make the apex? No? Okay. I mean, it would have been cool if we end up finishing P13 again. No, doesn't seem like we're gonna even challenge for like P. Doesn't seem like we're gonna even challenge for P14. And the option to go backwards is still very much open. A relatively low barrier to entry. What? I know my muscles are still clenched, it was just, I had no breathing. And then all of a sudden I see the styrofoam board just vaporize, or at least the particles from its vaporization, and I'm just like, what just happened? Okay, so guys in front have swapped around. Reese is in front. The Porsche behind now. So hey, we're now gonna have a stable gap front. We're gonna gain a bit, but I need to gain about 2 seconds per lap to make up to them. Which, you know, I think I may be able to do half. If my car doesn't try to murder me like that. Like, that was something again. This car, man, this car times. Oh, hey, brakes. Nice meeting you. I am making up quite a bit of ground on him. But I should probably calm down a sec. Oh, hello, car. It's really fun. It throws into oversteer and then it starts cutting. The TC is so useless on this car. It's just so garbage. You get your power cut out when you actually want to accelerate. When you have oversteer, the thing does nothing. When you have on throttle oversteer, the thing just does nothing. It exists. Yeah, the Porsche is fine. We're not gaining. But just in the first few corners we gained a bit. Then we lost again. They decided to give me hope for a second, so it can crush me again. What else is new? Water's wet. Although this lap isn't the greatest, because this car is starting to disassemble itself. And yeah, we just basically matched the guy in front, precisely. No gains, no losses, nothing. Although I think I actually went slower than him. Weather continues to be clear. Earlier in the stint I was able to arrive at 0 time loss down here, but well, seems like that's not happening anymore. The car's just going slower and slower. It's not like it was slow before. Hello, would you kindly actually exit the corner? Stay planted, for crying out loud. We are making inroads, but it's just so little too late. We need the Porsche to at minimum throw it off once. And my car to stop trying to murder me at every other corner.
Gaining on the car ahead is up to 3.
I'm also surprised I haven't seen anyone having to surf a drive-through. Hello there, how are you doing? I'm not doing much right here. In the closing minutes of a 2-hour race, in which I've been slow. But I'm sort of just stuck right now. Sort of making up ground, sort of increasing the gap behind, but by such little amounts that it doesn't amount to much, and we're probably gonna finish where I am. However, doesn't mean it's completely over. I'm making the guy in front does not seem to be lapping that stable. I mean, he's driving a Porsche. But we are actually making inroads on him. We still have traffic like that. Oh well. Well, how I've been doing. I'm alive, the usual. I'm not racing that often over the last few months. Been a bit busy, but also just not quite feeling it. I'm not signed up to many championships. I'm driving right now Wednesdays and Saturdays. Although this Saturday championship has been a rife joke because I've literally missed the qualifying session in every single round. Because I had to last minute turn up every single time. One time was genuinely me messing up the time zones. But since then, last week and today was because we had guests over and ate dinner later, so I ended up getting on the race server just in time before the race starts. Last two races I finished P13 despite having to, because of that start from the back. This time around, had an accident on lap 1 and... well, had to sort of limp for an hour with a slow car, and I would say in general this... I don't have pace, it seems, on this track with this car, on this setup. I mean, it's not terrible to drive, although it is trying to kill me. Not as much as last week. But it definitely is trying at times. We are, however, making up quite a bit of ground on the Porsche right now. We're 13 seconds behind with 14 minutes to go. And this has continued for a while now. Oh, hello car, please! Don't die!
Yellow flag in sector 2.
So yeah, I have to put focus down. Because it might still be possible that we'll gain another position here. Maybe. But it's not gonna be easy. Have to nail this in perfect. The amount of engine cut, but I have to run 6 TC on this car. Because the TC is goddamn useless on the boat. And you said Maserati. That thing doesn't have TC, but it drives a lot easier. The throttle doesn't just suddenly rotate the car. And B, you don't lose massive amounts of time whenever the car somewhat goes sideways, which is a problem with the boat. It likes to go sideways, but you lose time doing it. So it's just not effective, unfortunately.
There's a slow car ahead.
Not sure if that was the Porsche, but he is losing time. Oh, come on! Didn't make up as much time as last time around. Oh, and the chicane now doesn't want to work. Because that's the issue. That's why I'm running so much TC. Is because you've pressed the throttle in and the thing immediately goes massive oversteer. You just get cranked on like 30 degrees immediately as soon as you just squeeze in the throttle.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
And it's just not fun, really. And when the car totally could wheel spin a bit to get you that bit of extra power, well, it cuts the engine off. It's just this TC system, man. It's driving me. I don't know how anybody would want to drive this. Right, we have a bit of traffic ahead. Probably would cost them a lot of time. We are now behind the clock with our gap, so that's not good. We are still gaining massively, but it's just... I think that he lost a lot of time with that traffic. And now that he has clear air, he's gonna not bleed as much time anymore. And also, who knows if he's gonna... If I drop below 10 seconds, if he's gonna just notice me coming up and just goes full bore. Because this is one of my best laps in a while here, and I don't know, I've barely made a dent on the gap. Hello, Cal, please make the corner, please make the corner, and stop trying to murder me on the exit. Yeah. I think I gained about a second there. It's just not enough, unfortunately. I'm just gonna be so close, but yet so far again. Had that on Wednesday. Wasn't a good race there either. Not lucky. Oh, he's losing massive time there. He had an off-road session there for sure. Because he dropped like 2 seconds right there and then. It's just, it's not much. He's bleeding ground, but it's... off the apex there. And I'm again on a not particularly fast lap. Oh, come on! Come on, shitbox! Come on! This car struggles so much with just doing normal corners, that's weird. Really just doesn't want to do anything.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
It's not quite him. Because we're still behind actually on the gains. Despite his off, it wasn't enough. We only gained about a second outside of his off on him that lap. And I need to gain about 2 seconds per lap, which is crazy numbers. That we're even considering this realistic of a gain is absurd. He's just really struggling with that Porsche. For sure that car is taking some hits. But he just needs to keep it on the black stuff and he's gonna be fine. He can totally drop the pace a bit. Oh, he does have a back marker behind him. If those two collide, that might get interesting. I'm hoping that because it would be very cheap to gain the position that way. But if the back marker can pass him and cost him a bit of time, that would be totally fine with me. Yeah, no gains whatsoever. No gains whatsoever. Come on. A completely no gains lap. 0 seconds gained on this lap. I need to gain 2. Gain 0. That's just not gonna fly. It's just not gonna work. Ah, I'm so close, goddammit. Why do you have to tease me like this? I mean, it's not quite 0, looking at his lap time that he actually did, but like... Christ, that's a terrible lap. But I just cannot get back to the 56s and... It would be necessary. This car should have been lapping 56 throughout the stint and it just doesn't. It just refuses to do good lap times. missed apex. And down to 5 laps on fuel remaining. I mean, we have under 5 minutes to go, so we're more than fine. Not making any ground up whatsoever. It's an impressive gain still nonetheless that I got, but very frustrating in the end. To just miss out. Oh, he's dropped another bit of time. Oh, he's dropped behind the other guy. Not sure if he let him intentionally by or if he made a mistake. Because he was running away from him. But still, 6 seconds in, 3 minutes of time remaining. He needs to do quite a bit of few more mistakes. What happened here? Why is everybody off the track? I think they are both pulling over just to let us have our fight here. I'm not getting away, but I don't know. It looks weirdly choreographed. Can speak still. Maybe. English hard. At least I can claim that. Oh, he made another mistake. That cost him big time. Oh, this is back on for sure this time around. That one cost big time. We know we have more pace than him. Not much. Although he will now pull out all the stops. Because he knows I'm here now. Ooh, that Porsche moved quite a bit over that jump. It's a Porsche. Passing of it. It's 5 minutes still on my stint timer. No concern from me. Actually, I might get tight towards the end of the race here.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Actually, it won't be. I'm gonna be finished next time by. Well, not next time by, but at the end of the next lap. Which means we're just about gonna finish on time. I still have 4 minutes on the time and I need about 3. Ah, not fast. As said, he's pulled out all the stops now. We need to get close out of the final corner.
That's a slow car, man.
That was wide from him. Oh, I clipped the grass there. Is this gonna draft? Well, it's a damaged Porsche. Who knows how fast he's gonna be capable.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
He doesn't even contest it. That was downright too easy. He wasn't slow on that lap. He could have easily defended that. Right, final lap, final lap. We're not gonna get P13. But it seems P14 was on the cards tonight. And I was expecting maybe can I challenge this time for the top 10? No, definitely not. Didn't have the pace tonight. Not even close. 2 minutes 40 on the clock. It's gonna be easy. I had fuel for a lap that I couldn't even drive. Sorry. Yeah, I have just over 1 lap of fuel remaining right now. So I would have a lap worth of fuel that I wouldn't even have been able to drive with the drive time. That's fine. Better 1 lap extra than 1 lap too little. It shows me we're at 9p13, but I don't think that's right. But we may lose actually our P14 in the end due to the collision we had on lap 1. Don't know how they will penalize that. I assume they will somehow. Let's be real. I think that's gonna be a post-race time penalty most likely, and if they're gonna come in with like 10 or 30 seconds, that's 10 seconds probably just drops me down to P15, 30 probably a bit more. Yeah, 14th. Yeah, 10 seconds, that's P15. However, 30 seconds, that would be that would be P17, I think. Add them. No, 18. Sorry, missed the order. Yeah, that Porsche looks very second-hand when you have a look at his front end. That Porsche looks very second-hand. There's 8 minutes of free practice. They might have had to restart the server here to fix it config or something. Right. In the end, let's just briefly check the tires. How did they fare up? Which tire set did you... Oh yeah, because I was rolling still at the end, I don't know what my wear was on the last tire set, right? But I did get light graining on all tires on the first set, so... That's probably what cost me the place in the end of the second stint. Those are probably up to moderate graining. Right. Yeah, P14, I guess that's good enough, I suppose. Unfortunately, we don't have the replay of the start, so I can't rewatch me taking the guy out. Unfortunately, or fortunately. It's just very unfortunate that happened. That's very stupid. For me. I think that might be Petrovic who I collided with. I would have to check. I definitely would have to check. Let me warp to the beginning of the race. That's definitely with some damage. That's why it happened. Oh, I just noticed I had never had any overlay on stream. Oh, because I didn't have my sim hub on when I turned on my OBS. No wonder. I completely messed that up. Because I had turned on my sim hub late. I did notice that and fixed it on my personal overlay, but never fixed it on the on-stream overlay. So we ended up with 0 overlay on the stream. Brilliant. Nobody can actually tell what is happening and when. Brilliant, Lucas. You messed up that again. Okay, actually, it's the first time in ages that I've messed that up. But yeah, that means I have no clue of actually who that was that I collided with. Because, you know, it's a bit difficult to tell who it is when you don't have names or anything to go off with. Actually, the names are rendered in. Just need to bump up the resolution. Although it is telling me it is 1080p, but I'm pretty sure that isn't 1080p. Yeah, he's called for some reason Petra. I would like to see his car number, maybe. Because it wouldn't make it easier to figure out who it is. Because I can just check standings then to figure out who it is. That's a bit painful that there's no overlay whatsoever. Yeah, 102. Pretty sure that's the 102 Aston. So let's go in SimGrid and figure out who drove the 102 Aston in this event. Although we should probably also go to the toilet. My body wants to do that. I think I'm just gonna briefly figure that out. I'll send the apology and just to run to the toilet and type apology. Oh dear. Teams. F102. Where's the 102? Ah, here. Pavel. Pavel is his name. Right. Yeah, there's Pavel Petre. That's the way that you find him. So, right. Right, I think that concludes everything. Well done. Now we dropped about 113 frames, but that doesn't matter. It's 113 frames that got dropped somewhere. No one cares. Right. Okay then. I will say good night and maybe see you Wednesday again. Maybe.